QFinancial.ie. Got the price and advice for me.
Pension auto-enrollment will soon be introduced. This means that all full-time workers over the age of 23 earning more than €20,000 per year must contribute to a pension, and employers must contribute. What are those pension entitlements, and is there independent advice available? The Q Financial Pension Team are experienced in advising both employees and employers of the positive and affordable options available for your situation. Call 091 421 900 or log on to qfinancial.ie.
Q Financial, qfinancial.ie.
Based in Clare, Galway, OMA Financial Services Limited, trading as qfinancial.ie, is an authorised independent pension intermediary regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Every single ticket that's sold, 5% of proceeds from that ticket is going to Jigsaw to help us provide free therapy for young people aged 12 to 25 across Galway City and County who are experiencing difficulty with their mental health.
We redefine your relationship with energy, save you money, and get you on the path to a cleaner, greener future. JFW Renewables, your nationwide solar energy specialists. Call us today for a greener tomorrow.
Windy, but thankfully dry day here in Tuam Stadium. Pitch is looking immaculate as always, and a lot of patrons are making use of the new Joe O'Toole stand in front of us. Wintry day, but certainly a lot of football on the line here, a double-header of action. First, we will focus on the Peter Kern Intermediate Championship. It's the preliminary quarter-final clash between St Michael's, it's a side that were relegated from senior football last year. They play Cortoon Shamrocks, who have made a short trip over the road. A little bit later on then, we will have the senior last remaining quarter-final clash to take place. That's between Tuam and Annadown, another pair of sides that don't have far to travel. And delighted to be joined here by Alan Kane. You didn't have too far to go either, so we're all nice and cosy here as well.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But certainly, you would say straight away, as you can probably tell on the microphones, over the course of the afternoon here in Tuam Stadium, it's windy and that breeze will have a big impact on the game.
It will, Jonathan, yeah, and I suppose from the get-go it'll depend who's going to strike first and play with that breeze. We're going into the town into here where the breeze is blowing. Yeah, two interesting teams setting up today, so really looking forward to, as you said, a battle of preliminary quarter-final, first and quarter-final then with Annadown and Tuam later on. But yeah, it's going to be a battle of conditions today, Jonathan, from the get-go, and it will see like 10 or 12 points today could make a big difference on the scoring board today in relation to scores. And again, that goal, if a goal is given away today, it's going to take about 15 or 20 minutes of play to get that back in, so it'll be interesting to see how things go.
I was like your good self back in the days there, quick reflexes there, programme note who went flying. I think there'll be a few of those going between now and the elections. We might need a few blocks here to try and cement ourselves down. We will look at the teams that are out in the elements there at the moment. Firstly, we will look at the St Michael's team. In goal for them will be number 1, Stephen Daly. The full back line will be number 2, Stephen Kerr, number 7, Shane Maloney, and number 4, Carl Mahar. And then the half-back line will be Ethan Florentine at wing-back. We're in 6, playing 6 will be Brian Madden. Alongside him, number 3, Owen Kerwin. Middle of the field then, Conal Galler will wear 8. Alongside him will be number 5, Eamon O'Donnell. The half-forward line then, for Mike Hughes' side, we'll see number 11, Gavin Somerville at wing forward. Centre forward, we're in 15, will be Eamon Brannigan. And alongside him will be number 24, Frank Daly. And then the inside line will be number 13, Owen Day, number 9, Dave Conlan, and number 14 is Brian Harlow. They are in blue and white. The both sides and both jerseys are quite close to each other, but they are in the darker blue shirts there down to the town goal at the moment. We will look across the other side of the pitch then as well, and then in the sky blue and white will be Cortoon Shamrocks. They will line out as follows. In goal, number 1 will be Kyle Gilmore. The full-back line will be number 22, Brian Roach. Number 7, Martin Boyle, will be at full-back. And alongside him, number 2, Matthew Shaughnessy. The half-back line will be number 4, Pádraig Nianan. Alongside centre-back, wearing 6 will be Donal O'Neill. And number 9, Paul Varley, will be at wing-back. Middle of the field, number 8, David Finnegan. Alongside him, number 10, Dara Glenn. The half-forward line then, it'll be Noah Bacchus, wearing 20 at wing forward. Centre forward wearing 15 will be Colm Mulrine. And alongside him will be number 14, Alex Fitzpatrick. And then the inside line, number 17, Shane Kelly. Full forward will be number 12, Joseph Donlan. And number 13 will be Peter Finnerty. Big men are probably going to be needed here, Alan, as well. I think we'll see a lot of Route 1 football at times over the course of the afternoon.
Yeah, to be this evening or this afternoon, Jonathan, will be, and I suppose a lot will be kind of up the jumper, kind of mind the ball at all costs, because if you give away scores today, it's going to be hard to get them back. Again, to get that magic number to 12 points today, it'd be a big good score here in Tuam Stadium. So, yeah, I'm just looking out the midfield battle here. 4 powerful looking men around the middle, and yeah, Garage Knievy is about to throw in the ball there.
So we're ready to go. And it looks like it will be advantage with the elements for Cortoon Shamrocks in the opening half as action has commenced here in Tuam Stadium. Michaels will get early possession of the ball, but you can see Joseph Donlan, Big Joe as he's affectionately known, parked himself in the town goal there as well. Action is taking place down to the far end, but we'll keep an eye on that, how that develops as St. Michael's go on the first attack of the game. They go back out towards the middle of the pitch where Dave Cullen now chips it across towards the right hand side, picked up by Colin Gallagher. He's outside the D on the right hand side, just with the first phase of possession for his side. But backwards they go, where Stephen Kerr now will switch it. I know he's in fact just going to hand pass it down the line, where Dave Cullen will hold possession, gives it back towards Kerr again, quick hand pass again, and the midfielders combine there. Again, it's that familiar pattern. But Brannigan now might try and put some tempo on it. Just a hand pass across the 45. Punch the ball inside now, where it's picked up by Owen Day. Keeps on possession. And Alan, this is just, I suppose, a defensive shape just taken up initially. We'll see both sides will do this a lot and then try and find spaces. Just as St. Michael's are down the scoreboard in here. Can they get this shot in? It's from a difficult angle. Have they squeezed in? It's up the post. Breaks dangerously. Scramble come in and out for 45. I thought it might have been a wide ball initially.
I thought it was a wide, Jonathan. Yeah, I suppose in the first few minutes we always find everyone's getting to get to know each other and then settle things down. Usually the first 5 or 6 minutes, whoever wins the throw-in kind of dictates the ball for a while. But yeah, Michael's are playing into the scoreboard in there in the first half. I'm just looking down some of the flags there that seem to be blown into the right hand side there of the scoreboard in. It's kind of deceiving enough, kind of breeze.
Yeah, so second opportunity of the game here for St. Michael's. First effort came back off the post and waiting for this opportunity to come in here. Try against the elements, so a difficult challenge here, you would say. As it comes forward here, strike this left-footed from. So it is a change there. It is my namesake Higgins who's just taken the first opportunity of the game, wearing 13. So a late change there, but his strike, he was very prominent in some of the group stages, but that one, understandably enough, against the elements here, just tailed off for the first wide of the game there. And it still remains scoreless, coming up to 2.5 minutes of action. Long kick out up in front of us here in the Joe O'Toole stands. The hands go up, but it's caught there by Florentine. He does well, chips it in towards the middle of the pitch, nearly intercepted. But Stephen Kerr now comes flying forward with the football. Onwards to go now with Somerville. Somerville still goal, bounces it, scrambles, hits a stray connection on the ground there. And then there's an almighty scramble, but Cortoon come out of it, turn the ball over. Now will they come for the first real attack? There's options inside. If they can get the ball, they're going to move it through their half-back line at the moment. Finnegan now goes past his own teammate. Just looks, Alan, that he's waiting for the opportunity to horse it in here.
Yeah, he's probably just a bit too far out at the moment, John, to get that ball into Donlan inside. And Michael's there playing with Brian Madden just in front of the D, in front of Big Joe there. So, yeah, so the Cortoon are just waiting for the perfect opportunity to get that ball into the full forward line.
It's just this hand pass and phase and movements here. Frank Daly tries to put a bit of pressure on here as well, but Finnegan now, such an experienced warrior for his side. Hand pass it across now. It's picked up here, and they just keep on possession, trying to come down the left-hand side in front of the stand at the moment. Still scoreless here, 3.5 minutes into the first half here. At a cold, chilly and windy at Tuam Stadium. Possession now on the halfway line, but still in Cortoon's possession. A little bit spin around there for Donal O'Neill. They find a bit of room now. Daly again is putting the contact on, but that allows an overhap hand pass to go down the loop here, and Shockney now looking up. Will he get the opportunity to drive it in? He's been held up, sees a lot of darker blue in front of him. Finnegan now looks up and drives it in. The sweepers come back. Florentine read that ever so well. And you can have all the big men in the world, Alan. You can have the breeze, but if you have bodies back there, you cut a lot of angles out.
Yeah, and that perfect ball to go into Joe didn't seem to be on there at that stage. Michael said 3 lads there covering the football line, but they have a free now about 55 yards out, Cortoon.
Yeah, another big turnover for their side. That's 2 in quick succession for Damien McHugh's side. This one nearly with the breeze, you would say. It's a long way out. You're still half tempting if you can get it up in the air. It'll fly a good while. If not, definitely land in a danger zone around the house. They decide to go sideways, perhaps just to try and generate the attack and the point change of the attack from the right-hand side. They're still scoreless here. Still waiting for the first real shot at the post in real anger from Cortoon. Martin Boyle now plays the ball down the line. Now the shot is going to come in from the left-hand side. It looks good. There's a big roar straight away, and why wouldn't there be? Beautiful, beautiful score there. Cortoon Shamrocks are off the mark. Peter Finnerty swung that one over beautifully. And it is a fine score to get things going again, but you can hear the breeze, and I'd say the ball hadn't left his laces when he let a yelp of delight out, because he knew it was flying in the right direction.
Yeah, when the forward knows straight away when he hits the sweet spot in the boot. Yeah, great score there at the left foot. Once he turned back in there the minute he hit it, he knew himself, and the crowd here knew it straight away as well. But good score there after the first point after 3.5 minutes.
St. Michael's now trying to undo that damage. Florentine now gets it in front of the stand. High in advance, backwards it goes towards Higgins. The 45. Aside from that, the other opportunity that they had so far came back off the post. They're still keeping possession. Cortoon very deep and advanced at the moment. Keeps moving through the hands. The opportunity to come in. Florentine, will he shoot with the left? He will. This one looks good. Oh, it's a beautiful strike. And the wing forward nails that one. 2 quality scores. Have the sides level here. A point apiece coming up to 6 minutes of action. But if this is a sign of things to come, we'll be happy customers.
Yeah, once the scoreboards are busy, we're busy as commentators, Jonathan. Yeah, so the Florentine, the previous county panelist there with the Miners, a good kicker of a ball. And a good score that inside about 35 yards out from into the breeze there, so it was a great score.
Cortoon, you can hear the shout from the crowd. I think we'll hear that a lot over the course of the afternoon here. Let it in. Now it's going in around the house. Big ball a little bit too far. As Donlan has been saying, he wants it in front of him. There's not really a lot he could do with that one in the end, and Daly in the goal is able to scoop the ball up at ease. And now it is Florentine who got that fine score a couple of moments ago, running from deep with the football. They move it through their hands. They're coming up here shy of halfway, still keeping possession in front of the stand here in Tuam Stadium. A heavy hit about to come on here, but they move it through very quickly. And the end a bit too eager over there. It's called Mulrine. Just going to get away with a ticking off here as well. Left the autograph there as the ball was popped off. That's a sore one. And in the chilly elements as well, if you're stopped for any period, the blood stops flowing. So a sore one certainly here. Allows a bit of a pause in possession here so far. Both sides, they're getting the shape in when they have to do defensively, but they're not afraid to attack. Is all so far both sides.
Yeah, so far so good, Jonathan. Yeah, the ball is getting in there as quick as possible the last minute or last 1 or 2 for Cortoon. But yeah, Dave was looking for that perfect ball, and unfortunately in days like today, winter football, you're not going to get that perfect ball into him inside the square, so you probably just might have to work a small bit harder in creating the space inside there for him to win the ball.
So Michaels have restarted. It's still a point apiece here. 7.5 minutes now gone on the clock here in the first half. Get everyone pushed up to the scoreboard and down to our right hand side. Michaels now just keeping possession of that. Florentine's been very lively. He's been everywhere so far. Punches the ball down the line. They'll spin around. Back come the options again. Can they get a shot in at anger here? It's a good block though in the end. A flying block there from Dara Glynn. But still keeps possession now. St. Michael's just inside the 45. Punch ball through traffic. It's very condensed. Can they get the shot away outside the D? The ball hits the floor again. It's not a day for hopping the ball out there. It's been a good bit of rain in the last few hours, and it's definitely taking the sponge out of it.
It definitely is, Jonathan. I can see there now Cortoon at 14 men behind the 45, and they really have set up there defensively. That's not going to get that space in front of the D for Michaels to get the scores off. So they have a defensive platform set up there going for the first half.
It's noticeable as well, even when the overturn happens, Cortoon, Michaels are very quick to put the press on straight away, and even take a foul. They've done 2 of those so far.
You just don't know at this time of year, Jonathan, Anthony, when the press happens like that, Anthony could have a ball slip or a ball spill or anything like that. So it's important when you're up there and get the pressure on that anything could happen, and then you could get a turnover.
Another heavy hit coming on here, but Cortoon keep on position, moving through the hands quickly. Roach now pops it off here for Paul Varley. Another short hand pass down the lines taken by Fitzpatrick. Just outside the 45, they keep on possession. Finnegan picks it up again. Pop passes towards the right hand side. There's room over the far side, and Boyle finds some space now. Just over in the 45, cutting in from the sideline on the terrace on the far side. Will it take a shot and goal? It will. Left footed. This one looks good. Has it got it? It certainly has. Over the bar it goes. Cortoon back in front here. 2 points to 1. Coming up to 9 minutes of action. A fine strike from over on the right hand side there. And it just goes to show again, when you get the shot off like that into distance, another one that we knew from pretty early that it was over the bar, and they've gone back in front now, 2 points to 1. St. Michael's, what have they up their sleeve from the restart here? They're moving out pretty quickly. They seem to get forward very quickly in towards the Cortoon half. After then, it becomes a little bit more troublesome as they pretty much just run out of room, if nothing else, because there's so many bodies back there. Bit of scramble of possession, but they keep on to it. And Kernan now switches over towards the left-hand side now, again trying to move through the hands pretty quickly. A run is coming now from Stephen Kerr. He's still going, pops the ball in towards the corner. Quick hands again, another crunch and challenge comes in, and it's another big Cortoon turnover, and that count is up on 3 or 4 already, Alan.
Yeah, and it's Pádraig Neenan there that got that score as well. He's after putting
a free in though.
Okay, yeah, he put in a great tackle there, and but he was the Cortoon man that got the score there, and he's there doing his defensive duties great again, but unfortunately Frank has decided to give him a free in. Yeah,
and it looked like they're a bit of a scramble, but I think Frank Daly came out of that crowd there in the middle of a ruck with the football. It was almost like a rugby type scrum. Looks like he's going to strike it himself here. As he got the accuracy, he's going to tail over towards the right side. Still kept in play, but Cortoon have plenty of men back there, and they might build from deep here. Finnegan come out with the football. His side still leading by 2 points to 1, but they have a significant breeze, and their advantage at the moment. Have to be careful there. A little bit of a slip. The ball is scrambled. It's a turnover.
Oh, yeah.
The Cortoon bench are going berserk about that one. They didn't like it because they know danger is potentially happening here. Shot, will it come in from a difficult angle? Still on go down by the sideline. It's under a lot of pressure. Out for a wide ball in the end.
Yeah,
Darren Sington in the end there through a crowd. It's one of those, there's not really a lot of room. You nearly punch it at goal or across the goal. You're running down a blind alley there.
Yeah, I can see why Cortoon were kind of giving out a small bit there about the pressure, but it does, if the Michaels get the pressure inside the 45 there, anything can happen, and it sounds by there, the 3-on-1 situation there in relation to the tackle. So yeah, they were unlucky there, Michaels and Ray.
Gilmore out towards the crowd. He gets a couple of punches on it. Ball breaks, but Michael's back in possession. Wonderful work rate out in the middle there, and that'll be free for Brian Madden. Certainly to earn that one. Higgins trying to take it quickly, and that he does. Sprays it into the middle of the pitch here. They potentially have room over on the far side. That's where the ball is going. Michaels are quick to switch the point of attack. Yeah,
but you see from Kyle Gilmore's kick-outs there, Jonathan, they seem to get the axis of Derek Glynn and Alex Fitzpatrick going to the stand here, get that 2 big men out here, and they leave the Finnegan the far side. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Kyle's kick-outs go with the breeze here in the first half. Yeah, so it's 11 and a half minutes gone here in the first half in Tuam Stadium. It is the Peter Kern Galway Intermediate Championship, even preliminary quarter-final. It's Cortoon who lead by 2 points to 1. Chilly and windy at Tuam Stadium here so far. And Cortoon do have the elements, and they have the lead at the moment. St. Michael's, though, trying to undo that. They've had probably the majority of the possession so far, you would say, over the opening 12 minutes of action so far. Still going, the shot comes in from under the scoreboard. As this one got the accuracy, it has. What a score that is. Over the wire it flies. We're level again here in Tuam Stadium, 2 points apiece. Another wonderful strike there. And I think Darren Sington got that one in the end, curled it over from the corner. Such a difficult strike. He made it look so easy. He did, especially with that breeze, the way it's blown there, Jonathan. It was a serious kick. And yeah, as I said, 2 points each. Kind of enjoyable game so far. And I wonder where Kyle's going to give this kick out. Coming under the stand here again, as I said, the 3 point axis, the big man out here. Fitzpatrick goes. The other preliminary quarter final happening in Pearse Stadium at the moment. Glenamaddy are leading on Spithill by 1-7 to 6 points. It's 2 points apiece here in Tuam Stadium. Cortoon now trying to get more damage on the scoreboard down towards the town goal end here. They move the ball into the middle of the pitch where there's half a pocket of space here. Will this shot come in from Varley? No, he's just nearly goes backwards with his solo. Shy the 45 now. Switch the point of attack here towards O'Neill down the left hand side. He has to go for a run, and it's 6-on-6 at the moment. Running down at the St. Michael's goal. He's still on goals. Pops the ball on the shoulder.
With the move through the hands, Donlan, will he go for one around the loop? This one is curling in the breeze. Is it going to curl too much?
Yeah.
Wow, look at this strength of the breeze there as well. It started off a mile right, looks like it was curling in, and it ended up a good bit left on the end. That just shows you how strong that diagonal breeze is there.
Yeah, we had a perfect view of it here, Jonathan. As I said, from the minute he left his boot, just where it was going about 3 yards over the bar, or over the crossbar, and it came right on, maybe it finished up maybe 12 or 15 foot wide at the left-hand post.
So still level here. 2 points apiece. Very even game so far. Michaels on the attack again. One possession of their own kick out, and now they're coming moving. Still towards the corner they go, keeping on possession. Cycling back, Somerville now pops the ball back around here, where Brannigan picks things up, and he's happy just to recycle the ball backwards. Where Galway now keeps on possession, and he's just running across the 65 at the moment pretty much, and standing up in the middle of the pitch looking for a move. They've pushed everyone back. Again, this is the pattern we see a lot of. Both sides now, on the forwards point of view, seem to overload both wings and leave the middle of the pitch completely empty, aside from a sea of defenders setting up in his own here. Brannigan now goes across that one, over the left-hand side. Daly now pops the ball over towards the left-hand side. It's picked up over there by Kernan. They move it through the lines here. They're still trying to go. And that is Dave Cullen, and they found half a yard here, and this could be half a goal scoring opportunity if they can pass the ball off. If the ball had been popped to Brannigan there, he was through in goal.
He was, yeah, but what you call it there is doing very well there at the moment for St. Michael's.
So a lot of pressure being put on them over there.
Yeah, Fiorentina as well there, sorry, that's the name I was looking for there, but it's been, and a lot of the scores are coming from the far side there, the scoreboard side for St. Michael's. They're kind of the axis where they're coming across, and it is easier to come from that side to get with the way the breeze is in Tuam Stadium. And first opportunity of a free.
Yeah, it looks like
a nice easy free from the front.
I think David Finnegan just got a little bit of a tick there. It was him that made that infringement, and it's going to be left here, and this should be a tap over free, and it is. Frank Daly puts his side in front now. 3 points to 2. 15 and a half minutes gone here in the first half. Halfway through the opening half. Michaels will probably be very happy the way things are going.
Oh, definitely, Jonathan. Yeah, as I said, it's a few times they've been looking a lot more dangerous than Cortoon have been going forward, and I think they've had maybe 6 or 7 points of attack, maybe to Cortoon's 3. So yeah, against that breeze, Michaels will be and the management will be very happy with the way things have transpired in the first half.
They've won possession of the ball back. Boyle gobbled up. Daly now gives a quick hand pass. Will they come the shot in? There's a difficult block there in the end, but breaks out kindly, and every ball is going the way of St. Michael's. There's a wild shot now caught in the breeze, and that's heading for up to Clare Galway there.
It's definitely out in the nettles, Jonathan.
Yeah, that one might take a while to retrieve that football, but it's still 3 points to 2 in favour of St. Michael's here against the elements here. 16 minutes now gone in the second half. Wind continuing to batter away here. Making football conditions very, very difficult. Long ball over towards the left hand side. Might go through the lot, and Florentine is so clever there. He let all the big men just say hello to each other, crept in behind and picked up the football.
Yeah, that was intelligent stuff by him, and as again, Kyle is getting very used to this kind of kick out here in front of the boy, but Florentine was cute enough. He stepped back from the 3 or 4 big guys and pinched the pockets of the boys in the midfield.
O'Donnell now, big spray of a kick pass over towards the left hand side. Again, they continue to change the point of the attack. Now running down the terrace, pretty empty terrace now as well, understandably, with the elements. Most patrons making the best availability of the new stand here in Tuam Stadium. Great to see the ground looking so well. St. Michael's at the moment, with Brannigan now almost a little bit of a handoff there. Gives it back towards Frank Daly. Back it comes now towards Florentine. He got one earlier on. He might do it again. No, swinged around. Sington now, will he come on? Will he take a shot? He's on the 21. Difficult angle, drives it. It's going to hang up in the breeze in towards the goal mouth, but Kyle Gilmore is able to come out with the football. And now his side are going to try and build from deep, but they have to get a long way up because everyone is inside their own 65 at the moment. Nobody really down, aside from Stephen Daly, down towards the town goal end. And that's where the breeze is going as well. So very congested middle third here, defensive middle third for Cortoon at that. They trail by a point at the moment. 17 and a half minutes gone in the first half. Happy to play keep ball here. I think if nothing else, Alan, just to try and allow a couple of bodies to make the long trip up towards that goal.
Yeah, it takes a lot out of the body to keep doing that, Jonathan, but I think it's very important when you play with a breeze like that. I was looking for a 2 or 3 pronged attack, have always to keep 2 lads up there, keep the backs honest, but Cortoon have decided whenever they come out of possession, they have maybe 13 or 14 men behind the ball.
They might have found half a yard here. Shaughnessy pops the ball off the shoulder, where it's picked up in turn now by Fitzpatrick. Move it backwards. O'Neill now, will he try and cut through? He's still going in the inside left, hits 2 or 3 people, still going, wins a free for himself. Good old-fashioned hard work right there. Saw a little gap and went for it.
He had to, Jonathan, because there was no one coming off his shoulder. He had 3 men on there. He had to do all the hard work himself, and a bit of cuteness, a little sidestep, and throw the free. So this will be the first opportunity now for Joe to have a cut of this.
So the last one he took from play was a similar enough position from here. That one swung wildly in the breeze. So he's got a little bit of a sighter. But I suppose the main thing that he knows is it's difficult there. That breeze is swirling from the right post across towards the left. So it will need to be a bit of an in-swinger, but trying to gauge it in that breeze is easier said than done. But he does have an opportunity here to level the sides up here. Coming up to 90 minutes gone in the first half. Down towards the town goal end. This one's tailing off in the breeze as well. Right idea, but it just shows the strength of that breeze yet again there. On a normal day, that would have been a fine score.
Yeah, you definitely need to be setting that from the right hand side there, maybe 10 or 15 feet from the post there to bring it back in again. Yeah, free taking these days, Jonathan, I'm always an adamant of a boy that'll take the ball off the ground, do you know what I mean? Unless things can go wrong, and that was a tough free for Joe to put wide there.
I think particularly in that breeze as well, the lower you can get it, the better.
Yeah.
But onwards to go, St. Michael's still with the 3 points to 2 advantage. They're keeping possession again. Very composed on the football, don't they?
They are. They seem to be a lot more settled on the ball, and seem to go few footballers out there, and it is very competent on the ball, which is good to see in the conditions.
Moving through the hands, they found half a little bit of yard here. Coming in on the run here is Kerwin. Hits a bit of traffic, still on he goes, gets fouled again, and Finnegan will have to be careful there. He's the enforcer, not much you can do when a man is running at such pace here. Now Higgins had a 45 from a little bit over on the right hand side earlier on. That got caught in the breeze. This one you'll be glad to see Alan has gone on the floor as well. He is a fine shooter, but he was going to try and put his side 2 points up for the first time here in this game so far. About 10 minutes to go to the half-time interval. It's just inside the 45, left hand side, almost level on the left hand side post. Strikes off the ground. He's going to tail off, and it is wide ball in the end. But again, it's difficult circumstances. But he gave it a right good effort, and you would say in the second half it should be a lot easier for him as well.
It should, definitely will. But Michaels will take this all day. There's probably another minute and a half in the clock there wasted, and with the elements that would be at the back in the second half. So Kyle has gone short this time with a good little kick, punt pass out to the number 22 there for Cortoon. So it's Cortoon on the attack, which is a good ball out by Kyle. Yeah,
found a bit of room. They have to be careful here, very close to the sideline. With the quickest of hands, they find a pocket of space back defensively. They can go back towards the goalkeeper again. And Gilmore, will he go for a little bit of run here? Keeping on possession. They have never really got an opportunity in open play to get a long ball in that's been dangerous.
No, they haven't. And St. Michael's are playing a cute game here now. They have Madden sitting back again, and they're just biding the time and putting the pressure out. They have about a 5 or 6 man line across the 65 there, and Cortoon haven't got the opportunity to get the ball in.
Wind is continuing to look up and take a breeze and element itself through here on proceedings. I looked over on left hand side there a couple of moments ago, and I saw shopping bags and everything just flying in the wind. It is very impactful at the moment. Cortoon now trying to find a breakthrough to make advantage of that heavy little solo there. Finnegan is able to rescue the situation. Backwards it goes now, where Brian Roach now will spray it across over here. Mulrine now just inside the 65, looking for options again, pops the ball in field. Can they get this one along? We see a lot of darker blue shirts there. There's St. Michael's, that's the defensive shape at the moment. Paul Varley now has hit a lot of traffic, needs a friend here. He finds it in Colmar Ryan, but back in field they're going. Defensively, Michaels are very, very strong at the moment. And just look at the chase, and Dave Cullen with a fist in from the far side. Wonderful intervention. Now St. Michael's are potentially on the counter-attack. Sington now coming forward on the right-hand side. They're working with a lot more pace. He's to run towards the corner. Again, he needs help. Finds Cullen now on the right-hand side, trying to weasel his way in now, pops the ball backwards. It's a combination of bodies there. The ball spins up, scoop backwards, and Somerville gets the breaking ball now. He's on the right hand side, pops the ball in towards the corner. Cullen is still going over there. Can he get a shot away? Can he work the ball in space? Florentine's coming a room. He got one from them, almost a similar position earlier on. They've forced him on his right foot though. Backwards it goes to Cullen, pops the ball in the shoulder. It's a dangerous ball, but it somehow finds the way where it's going to. Finnegan gets the ball, when it breaks away, it's scrappy. It's you have it, we have it at the moment. Heavy challenge comes in there. In the end, banana stuff. But Cortoon now, they realise now, with 7 minutes to go in the first half, they need to go long. First long bomb of a ball in around the house. It's going to break dangerously. Good defending back there for St. Michael's. Wrap things up in style at the back. Wonderful, wonderful defending there by Stephen Kerr.
Yeah, and I'm just very impressed by Conan's work rate around the middle. Michael's are very good for getting a 3-on-1 situation. When the ball, Cortoon man is in possession around the middle, they get the numbers back and get the tackles in. And the turnover there, but he was in hard luck there with this touch off for a score. But it's awful hard, Jonathan, with that breeze into the face of it. They're trying to get a kick off.
Florentine again chips the ball, this time with the right in towards the corner, up towards Somerville. Pops it back towards Florentine again. We're still, his point has helped his side have a 1 point advantage at the moment here. They keep on possession down their right hand side. Breeze continuing to swirl around, and it's St. Michael's now trying to look pretty much in the eye of the breeze at the moment. They're keeping on possession. They've done this for large periods of the game here. Kernan now running across now just inside or outside the Cortoon 65. Daly now with a boot pass over towards the right hand side. Florentine is always the option on this right flank at the moment. Gives it to 1-2. Backwards it goes towards Kernan again. Solon with the football. Backwards it goes now towards Galler. Galler now with the dummy Sola. Pops it back towards Florentine. It's a low ball, but he scoops it up at absolutely ease in the end. Nice bit of skill there from the wing forward. Now Singleton stand in position going for the Sola. Now pops the ball down the line where Galler has a bit of room. Galler, it's too difficult to have a shot, you would feel. So he still has to run at the football. Still going and has got a free for his side. Frustration there from a Cortoon perspective.
Yeah, for a team that was down St. Michael's Barrow there. They had the ball there for about approximately 17 seconds and minded the ball, and then a city free to be given away. We're in a great opportunity here now for Kurt to come up and take the free off the left hand side.
It will suit his left footed here as well.
It will, Jonathan. But just in relation to St. Michael's, they're playing very cute at the moment in relation to their movement of the ball and possession. So Cortoon are kind of standing them off a small bit and need to get in their faces a bit more to kind of get that ball back. Like with 25 minutes in the clock, they're a point down. They need to do something here to get a few scores before half time.
Higgins this time is going to take this one off the hands. He's on the 21 on the right hand side into the breeze. Looks good, and it is good, and he's absolutely nailed that one. He's given his side a 2 point advantage now. Double scores here in the first half with 26 minutes now gone on the clock. St. Michael's leading by 4 points to 2. Now you certainly feel, what are we looking at, 4.5 to go to the interval, maybe another minute or two as well. Cortoon, you feel you need 2 or 3 scores.
They do, but tell you so, Jonathan, they're finding struggling to get it past midfield at the moment to get the ball, and here we go again. Michael's on the attack.
Gallard takes it, he runs at it, catches the football, and he's going to get an extra couple of yards now. Probably is still just about outside the scoring zone, you would imagine.
I'd put this down now and take your chance off the ground again, Jonathan. Yeah.
Well, Higgins has come sprinting over there. Brannigan was nearly about to eye things up, but Higgins has got the football. He's looking around, but I think he's going to put this one on the floor, as you said, Alan, and try and have another welly at it. Chips away at the clock, if nothing else.
That's it, Jonathan. That's been cute about it as well. As I look at it, is another 30-40 seconds that's wasted. They have an opportunity to get off another score off in the first half, and this ball will go wide by the time Kyle Gilmer takes the kick out. It'll be another minute on the clock.
So Higgins strikes from the ground from the left. It's going to hang up in the breeze over on the left-hand side and wide. So still advantage St. Michael's. It's still the same scoreline, 4 points to 2. And Michael's now pushed up as well. Again, it's remarkable. Such a significant breeze. And Cortoon now are belatedly getting bodies forward up to the goal.
Tactically, I can't understand it really, Jonathan. That's the elements that Cortoon not using them more. That at least they're keeping a three-prong attack inside. They don't seem to be too interested in it. And
Michaels are just lording the midfield battle as well the last while. Moving through the hands, they're coming. It's Higgins from play this time inside the 45. Solon, he's going to eye up from one from hands from play. It's going to hang up, but it's going to be over on the left-hand side and wide. Again, it started off so far wide, but by the time it crossed the in-line, it wasn't too far away from the goal.
It wasn't. In fairness, he got the shot off, but the dominance around the middle at the moment is really telling, and Cortoon can't get out past midfield in relation to the kick out, so it's a real worry for Cortoon, and with nearly 27 minutes gone on the clock, they're 2 points down.
They are 4 points to 2. Still the favourite scores are hard fought now in the last couple of moments, particularly from the Cortoon perspective. Heavy challenge comes in there from Singleton, and a little bit of afters there from Paul Varley. Didn't like fairly high club with the fist, and I think it'll be a yellow card will be shown here. Perhaps he'll do well to get away with just a telling off for this one, I feel. He's taken the notebook out. You would imagine this length of time that it will be Cartha Bui on the way.
Yeah, was just a high tackle.
It's indicating that he's around the neck, and the yellow card has been flashed there. So Cortoon now have taken it quickly. They need to. Coming up to 2 minutes of normal time left here at the end of the first half. They trail by 2. They're in possession at the moment. Ninan now pops the ball back towards where Boyle picks it up. But again, it's outside the loop. Again, St. Michael's clog out that middle zone. Shane Kelly now picks things up. A crosswards now towards Paul Varley. But he's on 65 at the moment. They need to try and move this up the pitch. But St. Michael's have swarmed up that middle third at the moment, making possession very, very difficult. They move it through the hands, and it's just gone back towards halfway line now, where they go to a reset here with Tara Glynn. Pops the ball off the shoulder quickly, taken by Brian Roach. Backwards it goes towards Finnegan. He's going to eye up, trying to drive his side forward. A little handpass down the line, where it's picked up now by Fitzpatrick. Just 1 minute to be added on here at the end of the first half, about a minute and a half of normal time as well. The breeze continues to belt away here, and a free has been won on the 45 left hand side. I think you got this on the floor. Trust your shooter in this scenario here to make the benefit of that breeze and try and push up for the last couple of moments of the half. They trail by 2 at the moment. The breeze is just beating its way in here, in on top of North Galway here, on top of us. But a big moment here. Oh no, they've taken it short. So as you go again, they've pushed everyone forward and then went short and backwards, and you could say.
You can nearly sense it in the crowd. The Cortoon supporters are kind of getting a bit agitated with it as well, Jonathan, that it's very lateral by Cortoon at the moment. There's no real punch of attack.
Well, they've gained, what, 5 yards max there, the foul on Colm Mulrine. But surely now Donlan has been looked up. He got a shout. You got to take a shot at the post here and squeeze from the kick out. In my mind, and it was. We're about to hit that minute of addition time. So he's going to take this one off the hands. He's had 2 siders. One, which was a good bit off, got caught in the breeze. The second one tailed off at the last moment. Will it be third time lucky? Will he make it a 1-point ball game here? Almost in the stroke of half time. It's high again. This one started a good bit off, but it's still going to curl in. Oh my days. Wow. Look at the breeze. It started off so far, it was nearly down to Milltown, and it swung its way back in. Judged to perfection. Maybe one of the most surreal scores you'll see in Tuam Stadium.
Yeah, I thought when he left his boot, Jonathan, he didn't connect with it properly, but who's I to say? But yeah, Joseph really, he knew that once he got the kick off, the breeze would carry it there, but the Elements did its job there and carried the ball over the line, so it's back to a 1-point ball game.
It is, and you would say, from a St. Michael's perspective, I know they're against those Elements, but they've had the majority of the possession and majority of the territory as well, you would say, in the first half. Cortoon are probably happy that it's only a 1-point advantage at the moment. About 10 seconds left here at the end of the first half. One more attack perhaps. The ball is in towards Daly. He scrambles, but Cortoon get it. Now can they go one more time with the Elements at the back? Not going half-back, passes like that in their own half-back line. But there is the half-time whistle here at Tuam Stadium. St. Michael's, despite looking in the eye of that breeze, lead at the interval by 4 points to 3. A lot of questions from the Cortoon perspective, you would say.
Yeah, I'd be worrying for the management of Cortoon going in there at half time. Jamie McHugh and James Kavanagh, I'd be kind of worried in relation to the running lines and no support off the shoulder. But Michael will be very happy there with their first half workout, and with those Elements, we'll be looking at possibly a 4 or 5 point kick on the second half. And yeah, you can hear the wind howling there, and the microphone is getting really.
Well, the roof of the new stand is getting tested anyways here. It's only a month or two up, and it's breeze is blowing straight into it. We nearly have to get a couple of blocks and tie ourselves down here. We'll try and grab a cuppa. But here at half time, it is the Peter Curran Intermediate Championship here in Galway. It's a preliminary quarter-final. It's advantage St. Michael's by the minimum. They lead by 4 points to 3, but they will significantly have a gale at the backs for the second half. We will join us very shortly for the second half.
QFinancial.ie got the price and advice for me.
Pension auto-enrollment will soon be introduced. This means that all full-time workers over the age of 23 earning more than €20,000 per year must contribute to a pension, and employers must contribute. What are those pension entitlements, and is there independent advice available? The Q Financial Pension Team are experienced in advising both employees and employers of the positive and affordable options available for your situation. Call 091 421 900 or log on to qfinancial.ie.
Q Financial, qfinancial.ie.
Based in Clare, Galway, OMA Financial Services Limited, trading as qfinancial.ie, is an authorised independent pension intermediary regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
every single ticket that's sold, 5% of proceeds from that ticket is going to Jigsaw to help us provide free therapy for young people aged 12 to 25 across Galway City and County who are experiencing difficulty with their mental health.
We redefine your relationship with energy, save you money, and get you on the path to a cleaner, greener future. JFW Renewables, your nationwide solar energy specialists. Call us today for a greener tomorrow.
Anger from Cortoon. Martin Boyle now plays the ball down the line. Now the shot is going to come in from the left hand side. It looks good. There's a big roar straight away, and why wouldn't there be? Beautiful. Keeps moving through the hands. The opportunity to come in. Florentine, will he shoot with the left? He will. This one looks good. Oh, it's a beautiful strike. And the wing forward nails that one from the sideline on the terrace on the far side. Will he take a shot and goal? It will. Left footed. This one looks good. Has it got it? It certainly has. Over the bar it goes. Cortoon, you would say, over the opening 12 minutes of action so far. Still going. The shot comes in from under the scoreboard. Has this one got the accuracy? It has. What a score that is. I think David Finnegan just got a little bit of a tick there. It was him that made that infringement. And it's going to be left here. And this should be a tap over free. And it is. Take this one off the hands. He's on the 21 on the right hand side. Into the breeze. Looks good. And it is good. And he's absolutely nailed that one. He's giving It's high again. This one started a good bit off. But it's still going to curl in. Oh my days. Wow. Look at the You're very welcome back to Pierce, or no, even Tuam Stadium. Get lost in ourselves. Action is very much in Tuam. It's cold as well in Tuam.
It is, Jonathan, for sure, yeah. But I just see that Mayor just tugged out here.
I was to say, yeah. Will he bring the gold chains out on the pitch here, on the hallowed pitch in Tuam Stadium? Well, he'll have a nice little breeze to shoot off, as will his respective teammates. St Michael's down towards the town goal for the second half. They will start the second half up by the minimum, leading by 4 points to 3. And it'll be interesting to see what sort of approach they will take now in the second half here, as action has just started. And they get the ball early doors there with Gallagher, and he wins a free. And you're just waiting for these ones here as well. They do already look like in the opening 20 seconds of the second half, they're pretty much going to attack this second half. Cortoon were very passive, a lot of lateral passes for large periods of the opening half. Didn't really make any sort of benefit of the elements. Will St Michael's have taken note, and will they try and change things around here? Certainly playing with a lot more in tempo, you would say. Keeping on possession now, down to the stand. We're coming on now. This time is parked in around the edge of the house pretty much. Gives the ball towards Daly. Daly going to shoot with the breeze. This one looks good.
Yep.
Oh, what a score that is from Daly. And I don't mean to sound disrespectful, but in the opening minute of the second half, St Michael's have done more with the breeze than Cortoon did for the whole of the first half.
Yeah, you could see from the tint from the throw in there, Jonathan. Michael's went for the jugular straight away, and they worked the ball well over maybe 5 or 6 passes, and they got a great kick off there for the first score of the second half.
Gilmore goes short, and it's well worked. Now they run out with the football here, but the ball is bouncing on the surface here. Enan was under a little bit of pressure there, but held on to possession. Now they punch the ball into the middle of the field. Finnegan now will take it in his own half-back line. Gives it towards Boyle. Again, that St Michael's press in that middle third is very, very evident there. Not really allowing Cortoon to try and get up the pitch. They have brought it up to just shy of their own 65, but backwards they go now towards the goalkeeper, Gilmore. Side now, trailing by 2. Short little hand pass off the shoulder here. They need to be careful here, because Higgins nearly got in the meat of a sandwich there, nearly come out with the football. Instead of Cortoon now come up for now, there's a bit of pace coming. Now it's going to open up. There's men free over on the left hand side here in front of the stand. That's where the ball is going. Options down the line, but they still keep on possession now. Drops down now. Mulrine keeps on possession.
So there was an opportunity there, Jonathan, for Cortoon to get the ball into the full forward line as soon as they could, but again, unfortunately, they're kind of with more lateral, and the opportunity is stopped, and Michaels have the 2 lads back into the full back line again.
Bit of rain is starting to join us here. The full spectrum of elements here. It's cold. You see a lot of some of the subs from St Michael's, so they're going to go a few more rows up the stand here to try and get some cover as the rain now starts to join in. That's all we need out there. Pitch is immaculate, but it will get greasy if that sort of rain comes on it. Make playing conditions even more difficult now. Cortoon looking into the wind and rain here. Hand passing the ball across their own half-back line. Trailer by 2, half-time change there for St Michael's. David Hurley replaces Gavin Somerville. St Michael's team was a little bit rogue here when we got earlier on, so a couple of changes to the numbers that we've been provided before the game. We'll give you most of it. They might put the turnover on here. One of those changes was Higgins on 13 here, and he's been deemed to be a little bit too aggressive. Cortoon take it quickly. They need to. They trail by 2. Now they're trying to move, but it's getting very difficult to get up the pitch at the moment. This is the first real time to break the St Michael's 45. On they go again. Paul Varley now pops it off the shoulder. Backwards it comes towards Boyle. Will he shoot from the left? He will. It's a good kick. It's going to hang up in the breeze, swirling around. Where's it going to go? It tails off in the widing end, but the ball is just spinning every sort of direction there.
Yeah, it's hard to Cortoon to kick like that. I'd be looking to be working them on more off the shoulder and try and get that ball in around the D and get the shoot into the scoring zone there around the D. Very important in a day like today.
Breeze, as you can probably tell, is swirling. A little bit of a push in the back there on Frank Daly. It's been penalised. So Michaels now. You'd nearly say at the moment 2 points is a fairly significant advantage.
It is so far, and like Daly has got 2 scores today already so far, and they're looking to attack here.
Kernan now in towards the corner. The breeze will blow it a little bit more towards the gate, but he picks it up on the run, pops the ball backwards. The wind continues to hammer away. Low ball, a beautiful little ball of that. Can he get it flicked up here? Gallagher's coming through. He's still going. He might get an opportunity of a goal if he can get his shot away. Good defending in the end. Out come Cortoon. Would have been curtains if nearly any sort of goal score went in, particularly if it was a goal. Now Cortoon moving at pace really for the first real time.
Yeah.
A little bit of a perfect cynical tactical foul has been incurred there. And Brian Madden will be doing well to get away without a taken there. But St. Michael's are clever like that.
They are, Jonathan, yeah, and they were just unfortunate there that they couldn't get the kick off for the chance for the goal. And if a goal went in, as you said, that time, I think they've been lights out for Cortoon, but they're still in the game here, and Daly's on a free around the middle.
Yeah, no, Abacus, it was just deemed that he tried to almost ride a challenge there. Deemed that his attempted hand pass didn't have enough of a strike on it. So possession back into St. Michael's. They lead by 5 points to 3. 5 minutes gone now in the second half. Of the elements at their back. Now they're attacking down the right hand side now. Brian Madden pushes the ball in field. It was picked up by Dave Cullen. He's everywhere at the moment. Sometimes he's in around the square, but he gives it inside where that's picked up. And it's Connington now around the loop and has won a free for himself. He was nearly just praying for a bit of contact there, but he got what he desired.
Yeah, Conan was cute enough there with the ball into the inside forward line with a nice little ball, low trajectory, and yeah, you've got an opportunity here now with the second score of the second half.
So Higgins now outside the D, level with the right hand side post, down towards the town goal. A little bit more difficult, you would say, for a left footed option from this side. But he's made good contact and he puts the ball straight and true, and over the bar it goes. And all of a sudden, it's double scores here in Tuam Stadium, 6 points to 3. 6 minutes gone in the second half. Cortoon, you feel, need a couple of consecutive scores if they can at all here. Yeah,
with the way the Michaels are playing, the Higgins and Connington are very lively up front, where Cortoon are kind of struggling in that kind of predicament at the moment, and they're again under pressure here. So yeah,
Gilmore didn't want to go long. He had to in the end. Now his defenders have tidied up the job for him at the back there as they almost got through, but Glenn comes out with the football. Get the ball backwards now where Finnegan's going for a little bit of run. Again, trying to drive his side up the pitch. Onwards he goes again. Advantage hand is on and goes on the shoulder. Cortoon coming forward. Now they drive the ball in towards the corner. There's a combination of bodies back there, but it might work in Cortoon's favour. In towards the corner they go. It's picked up there by Finnerty. It comes across on the loop. Hand passes the ball inside where it's running through in the options over here. Shane Kelly has to be careful. A significant pressure on him. He boots the ball backwards, but to nobody from his own teammates. And St. Michael's now come up with the football. Now their turn to try and get up. Cullen now cuts in field cleverly. There's options in the corner here. Connington now goes around the loop. He's put on the burners. He's breaking the 45. Gives it towards Brannigan. Brannigan now inside. He cuts in field. Thought about the shot. Cleverly gives it towards Hurley. Chips the ball in field now, where Kernan gets on the football, and then a big boot pass over towards the right hand side, over towards the terrace. The breeze continues to swirl. Florentine tries to make the benefit of the breeze. In towards the corner they go. It comes around on the loop. Can they get the shot away? It's a difficult angle over here. And backwards they go. Maloney has come a long way back. The shot will come in now. No, it won't. They're going to steady on it. Frank Daly's hovering on the left-hand side. We've hardly can see him. Brannigan now does give it towards Daly. He's got two already. He's going for his second of the half. Oh, he's hit it absolutely beautiful. He gives it a little fist bump, and why wouldn't he? It's a big score for St. Michael's.
Yeah, a big score. Like that's Daly's third point of the game so far in the second half. But the turnovers are killing Cortoon up here in the forwards, and Michaels are getting 3 and 2 lads in around, and then the rucks and getting the ball out, and every time Michaels come over the ball, Cortoon under pressure.
Well, there's every sort of debris been flying around here in Tuam Stadium. The ball swings across in the middle. Scrap for possession. Michaels have it again. They've all the momentum at the moment. Try to take a swing at that, and the ball is just nearly volleyed away. Cullen has to stoop the big back to try and get it. Chips it over backfield there. It comes across, but Hurley will go backwards and pick it up. Hand pass quickly, but it nearly gets caught in the breeze. It does. That was going perfectly to the wind. Caught it. Cortoon have the position back. They need to get moving though. They trail by 4 here. The breeze, the wind and the rain is just hammering down here.
Yeah, it's just bellowing from all sides now, and it's a real uphill battle for Cortoon in the second half. But yeah, they just have to keep persisting, and anything could happen if they got a poxy goal or anything like that, Jonathan, to bring them back in the game and get the crowd going. But it's looking anonymous at the moment. 7 points to 3 down in the second half.
Michaels are keeping ahead. That last score from Daly was beautifully worked. They'd gone across the right hand side. He was almost at a standard position. He had the perfect strike of it, and he duly struck it over the bar. 3 for Daly. Has helped his side have a 4-point advantage. Clock now showing 9 minutes gone in the second half. Finnegan now sprays it over on the right hand side, where it's backpedaling here with Ninan. He's going for a run. There's a change about to take place as well for Cortoon. Will follow the course of the action at the moment. Still outside the 45. In towards the centre they go. Martin Boyle now running across. But they need some more movement, they need some more pace in the game, you would feel. Finnegan now, can he add to the tempo here? He's soloing over on the left-hand side, pops the ball off the shoulder, breaking the 45 now at a little bit of a run here is Martin Boyle. The shot comes in now in the end from Varley. It's going to hang up towards the goal mouth. Did come back off the crossbar. Combination that our punch, still going to scramble. Cortoon have the ball. Shot comes in from a difficult angle. It's going to hang up in the air. Donald's come around. He gets it on the right-hand side. He's down on the ground. It's a free. It'll be probably a card of some form as well, you would feel. But they've saved the day there. It looked like that opportunity was gone. But a big catch from the right-hand side, and this is a tap-over free, you would say, for Shane Kelly here, despite the elements. Squeeze from the kick-out. The ball is tapped over the bar. Not wasting any time with that now. The deficit for the Cortoon perspective is 3 points. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Fresh blood on both sides here, but significantly as well, Brian Harlow. We're talking about how fit he might be. I don't think he's going to move a lot from the edge of the AstroTurf and the edge of the town goal here, if they can get ball into him.
No, former minor and Galway under 20 player he'll be a big plus for Michaels coming on, and he's just looking for that ball inside, and I think they're going to be a lot more threatening with Harlow in there, obviously, with himself and Connaughton with the movement. So Cortoon are going to be under the cosh here for a while.
Michaels get possession again. Brannigan out, sprays it out towards the left hand side where Colin Gallagher going for a run. He's a good bit of open country. He's still going almost shy of the 21. Pops a low hand pass inside. It's still goal scrambled away, but Cortoon are able to gobble things up. Would have been a disaster. Now Cortoon encouraged to come forward. They're in their left half back position at the moment. They trail by 3. Clock shows 11 minutes gone here in the second half. They need to get things moving. You would feel Varley now still soling forward over towards the left hand side they go, trying to push up the bodies. Backwards now into the middle of the field where Shockley's going to pick possession of the football up here, trying to drive east side forward, soloing down the middle zone at the pitch at the moment. He's going to break the 45. It's open up in front of him. It keeps going, taking a lot of steps, pops the ball off the shoulder. Donlan has it, has to go backwards towards Finnegan. Finnegan inside the 45, short little hand pass off over there, and it's spread across by Kelly over towards the left hand side. The wind and rain starting to swirl down even more here. It's battering down with the elements. An opportunity comes in, and it's a free in got there on the end. Carl Mulrine bought the free here. This is a difficult free though.
It is, Jonathan. But St. Michael's now need to be just a bit more patient in the tackle. They're giving way to the last 2 silly frees there. They just need to be let Cortoon have the ball if they want to do that, and let them play around and let them have it. I would say let them have a shot off. If they can get the score, so beautiful play, but don't give them the opportunity of a soft free in front of the goals here. And Joe's going to have a shot at this here now with 41 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, it's difficult though. He's just outside the 21, but he's a good bit over the left hand side. He's looking into wind and rain. He flicks the blade of grass up in the air to try and get a read of the situation. A big opportunity here now. They trail by 3. He's taking all the time in the world. Difficult effort oncoming here, but one his side probably need. Strikes it. Has it got the accuracy? Yep. It has. A wonderful strike. Absolutely nailed that. Not a lot of backlift on it, but he got the desired accuracy. And it's a 2-point ball game now. Cortoon, can they have a purple patch here in the wind and the rain? They retrieve from the kick out, so that allows Michaels just to do a little dink over towards the left hand side and keep on possession. Now they come up towards the halfway line. Cortoon now scampering back, trying to put a bit of pressure on here. Gallagher now soloing, breaks the 65. Backwards he goes now. They keep on possession. Michaels leading by 2 at the moment. They will break the 45, but it's a little bit more slow and passive now. Picked up by Brian Madden. Madden now looks up, looks around, sees a lot of sky blue in front of him. Gives it towards Daly. Daly now almost a standing position here in front of the stand. Has to be careful. He's chased back to his own goal. It's not a great pass in the world, but they get away with it. Gilmore and Brannigan, look where he is, and all the way back towards the goalkeeper. Cortoon smell a bit of blood here.
Small bit, Jonathan. Yeah, Justin Towns off with a hard look here in front of us not to get a ball, get that ball into his hands, and maybe got to set him another track for Cortoon. But that's the first time that Cortoon really got a smell of blood, and here we go with Connaughton on the ball.
Connaughton now running down the left hand side in front of the stand. He's Madden down his left hand side if he wants to keep on going. Chips the ball infield where it goes, and it's caught on the difficult ball one there by Cunlan. He come out, he got clattered in the process, but he's won a big opportunity for his side.
Yeah, cuteness. He got his body there in front of the ball and won a hard ball, and that's what you want from your players in a condition like that today, is get your body in behind the ball, secure possession, and get an opportunity for your free taker to get on the ball and get a score for the team.
Chips away at the clock as well. He's what to call him, the midfielder, but he's switching in between there and full forward for large periods of this second half. But it does let the clock to run. Oncoming free which you would imagine will be taken by Higgins. If it's converted, we'll make it back towards a 3-point ball game. Coming up to halfway through the second half here in Atune Stadium. Medics are on. Just give him some TLC, but he's back up at his feet. Hopping on one leg. Looks like he's okay. And I'd say for the next little while he'll have a little holiday in around in front of that goal there. Try and save the legs, but it's actually Daly that's going to take this one. So he's actually scored from this position from open play in the second half.
It makes more sense to get a right-footed kicker onto this one here now, Jonathan.
Particularly with the breeze going from right to left as well. So good from play. What's he like from the place ball? This one's tight, but the wind has dragged it at the last moment. So it's still a 2-point advantage for the City side. And Brian Harlow will join the fun here now. And it's Connington who's going to make way, is it? It is, yes. And Harlow and Cullen and Higgins, it's 2 big, 1 small inside now.
Yeah, I was impressed by Connington's play there over the last 45 minutes. He put in a good shift. I don't know if he carried an injury or whatever, but he played well for St. Michael's there, I thought.
Yeah, he's a player that's not actually named at all in the matchday programme, but he's certainly got a point in the first half, was heavily involved. Was that a fine game? Cortoon though, what are they up their sleeve? Can they get the next score to make it a 1-point ball game and make things really, really interesting here in Atune Stadium? They're hand-passing along pretty much the halfway line at the moment here. It's picked up with the substitute Garrett. Solon with the football. It's very static at the moment, not a lot of movement. They switch it now. Shaughnessy boots it over towards the left-hand side. It'll be gone at the second occasion by Roach, and he quickly moves along, but the squeeze comes on. Heavy enough challenge that comes in there. It was Madden, I think, that was the enforcer, but Cortoon keep possession. Although they are forced back a little bit more. Finnegan now takes it up on the halfway line, looking up. Again, trying to drive his side forward. Onwards he goes with the football. Chips it off the line here.
Cortoon seem to be just holding on to the ball a bit longer and taking an extra hop or so out of Jonathan, maybe on occasions to look up and get a punt pass into the full forward line and try and get a score on the board. But it's very static, very lateral for Cortoon, who are 2 points down.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure about that decision. I thought Cullen had got the hand in cleverly. Maybe a bit of the left hand first, got a bit of contact on the body, but definitely the right hand seemed to change the direction of the football. It is going to be a free here, very close towards the sideline. Noah Bacchus, I think he might have, is it a boot or an angle? He's definitely, looks like he's taken the left boot off. So Cortoon down to 14 men temporarily here in Atune Stadium. Sub has been warmed up, so maybe it will be a blood sub perhaps to come on here for Cortoon. This free is so difficult. It's, what are we, a couple of yards in from the stand here?
Yeah, if Boyle takes this on, I'd be surprised. No, but you just don't know what he's thinking at the moment. So he's putting it on the ground. He looks like he's going to have a cut at this.
So Tyler Bacchus is on. As number 5 is a temporary blood sub. So we'll watch Martin Boyle now. Placed on the ground, so it looks like he's going to strike towards goal. It's a good strike. It's going to hang up in the goal mount, upwards the bodies go. It's St. Michael's, and Daly comes out. He read the flight of that, gives it towards Higgins now. Left, half-back position for his side, pops the ball in field, gives it 1-2. Now he's turned to try and be careful here. Surrounded by a couple of bodies, so has to boot the ball. First ball up towards Harlow, but it bounces on the hard surface here over his head. And read well at the back there by Garrett. The 2 substitutes coming together, but Cortoon coming out on top on that one. And Alan, it's still only a 2-point ball game.
It is. I suppose Brian just coming in there, he's probably a bit cold, a bit raw coming into the game. He didn't judge the flies of the ball, and with all the huffing and puffing and Cortoon, they're still in it. But just a 2-point ball game, as they said. So it's going to be interesting the next 12 or 13 minutes to go, Jonathan.
In towards the corner they go. Have to be careful here. Backwards. Recycle cleverly. Mullerine now. Over on the right hand side, pops the ball in field. It's a slow dribbler, but Garrett gets it off the shoulder quickly and pops it. Where Boyle, a shot and goal a couple of moments ago. Finnegan now pops the ball over towards the left hand side. This is still outside the 45. They break the 45 at the moment. There's options. Boyle, it's a haymaker, hospital pass through, and Owen Curran is able to gobble that one up. And out St. Michael's come forward, although they have to put the handbrake on. See a lot of sky blue. Now they're coming forward. Take 2 and a boot in towards the corner. And look at the room now. Hurley has options. Inside Harlow is a big ball over the top. Will it make it towards Harlow? It will. He drops the ball, but he still has it outside the D. Throws it up in the air almost. If he was just a little bit quicker off the mark there, it was nearly a goal-scoring opportunity.
It was, yeah. It was unfortunate. Brian got caught. He got the ball, didn't come to him in the first instance, and he was in hard luck that he just got caught up, and he's surrounded by 3 Cortoon lads who are breaking out at the moment. But with one kick there, Jonathan Michael said the Cortoon defence opened up, and Harlow was an awful hard luck there for a
They're
goal
still coming now. Look at this for a run. Cortoon are moving a lot more cleverly in the last couple of moments. Is that going to be a free? No, nothing in doing there in the end. Fitzpatrick was deemed to have ran into traffic. And now St. Michael's, the game is getting a little bit more frantic. They still, St. Michael's leading by 7 points to 5, but it's another turnover on the stray end. Referee says just go on with it. There's probably a foul nearly on both sides. Michael's keep on possession. Over towards the right hand side. Stephen Kerr has come forward. Pops the ball backwards just behind the 45 where Florentine nearly will take the sting out of the game for his side. Pops the ball down the line. They need to keep ball at the moment. Back towards Florentine again. They're just hand-passing around now. It's booted in the middle of the pitch. Not the greatest ball in the world. And it's batted away over there by Gallagher. Thankfully, from his point of view, he had a teammate. Now towards Hurley. Hurley shoots from a distance. Hangs up in the breeze. Defenders are back there, but it's a difficult one. It was nearly misread, but a good catch in the end by Ninan. And the ball, again, just nearly went backwards and is changing every sort of direction in the sky once it hits the wind. Cortoon now moving. Donlan, little time, this time in front of the stand. He's been tagged by Daly, but he just ooshes him out of the way. Still going. Ball over the top for Bowes. Can he get forward? And the ball is breaking, and the defender's back there. And a big boot is in there for St. Michael's. And still St. Michael's hold on to their advantage. But you feel like if Cortoon can get the next score here, it'll be massive.
It will. But unfortunately, Cortoon there in the attack, the last 2 attacks, Jonathan, the 2 loopy hand passes which they've copped up the ball, and Michael's have come out on the 2 occasions. But yeah, one opportunity for Cortoon. They'll probably get one opportunity maybe to get this back into a 1-point ball game, and God knows what's going to happen after that then.
Yeah, just less than now actually. 10 minutes to go here. I'd say next goal will have a big say in the way things are going, and Michael's get 2 back in front. They'll probably hold on to it, you feel. If Cortoon get it could get very, very interesting. It's St. Michael's doing the attacking at the moment. Daly now gets it on the loop. They're just playing keep ball. And Harlan now looks like he can compose himself. Thought about eyeing it up. The shot will come in from Gallagher. This one's a hang up, and it's into the breadbasket. Gilmore comes out of it, pops the ball off quickly. Still Cortoon are right in this ball game.
Yeah, Gallagher was hard luck there with that opportunity, just dropped short, but it was a good opportunity to have a cut at the score, and Kyle did well with the ball. They came in and run the square.
And the elements have settled a good bit as well, Alan.
They have. That bit of rain there, Jonathan, has kind of took the sting in the wind, so yeah, it's going to make it interesting now for the next few minutes. And yeah, I'd like to see Cortoon maybe to get the ball, once they get the ball up around the middle, to get the opportunity to head up and get a punt pass into our full forward line and see how they get on. Yeah,
still Donlan, he's surrounded by 2 or 3 in there, but there's a good bit of distance between him and Paul Varley, who's on possession on the football at the moment. He's edging his way down the left-hand side, still going, it's opening up. Pops a little hand pass off, where it's picked up by Mulrine. Mulrine now will try and increase the tempo. Goes across now towards Garrett. Garrett just outside the 45, central position. Puts the handbrake on, reverses. Now it's kicked across here towards Ninan on the right-hand side. Will break the 45, running down the Joe O'Toole stand at the moment. His side trail by 2. Garrett now, St. Michael's. It's pretty much 14 men behind the ball at the moment, outside of the right. Pass that goes across there. It's picked up and it's still coming through now. Is Mulrine? Can he get the shot away? He's taking a lot of steps, has to be careful. Too many steps in the end. He had options in front of the scoreboard though.
He did for sure, but he just got caught in opportunity there for a solo, and Jerry Canini made the proper instruction there and give it a free out for St. Michael's.
St. Michael's now will take the time of this, you would feel. Darragh O'Malley is the latest player to be introduced. He replaces Higgins, who's had a fine game, so normally you leave your shooter on, but I suppose they want to get fresh legs on.
Yeah, with Higgins and Conklin going off there for St. Michael's, it's an unusual situation with the 2. I thought were the best forwards in the first half there are being off the field now. So yeah, to be up to Michael's now to get the next score, but maybe put them, try and get them 3 points up.
Yeah, it's still that 2-point advantage. Heavy contact out in the middle of the pitch there, a little bit too eager in the end. And Hurley takes this one quickly. Down the line it goes. St. Michael's now a little bit more conservative now in the last couple of moments. I think they realise the situation. If they can let Cortoon get a score, it's going to be one hell of a ball game coming down the last 6.5 minutes or so. Michael's though continue to attack down the left-hand side here. Maloney now gets it towards Curran, gives it back towards Maloney. He has to be careful now. Looked like potentially a little bit of a barrage, but look at the room on the far side. There's a man off the shoulder as well. Hurley gets a hand pass away. They can cut it back. It could be a goal here. Happy to put it up and put it over the bar. And St. Michael's have got that pivotal score. It's taken a long time, but they lead by 3, and that's a massive score.
Yeah, it's that man again, Fiorentina, getting on the ball. He's a cute footballer, this man, and he comes into the hand pass there and put an intelligent ball over the bar with his fist. And they've gone 3 points up again, so that's a pivotal score there for St. Michael's. They really needed that one, Johnson, to kind of steady the ship a small bit there.
Because Cortoon were threatening, and as I keep on repeating, if they'd made it a 1 point ball game, it would have got very interesting. Still plenty of time though, 5.5 to go here. But 3 points in this wind and the rain is a huge advantage, you would feel. They're almost looking at needing a green flag now to chip away at this, the way things are going. But they have possession, but again, it's very deep in their own half-back line. There is a bit of room on the far side over here where Roach will spread across. Michael's now, everyone pretty much is getting back towards the halfway. The wind, I said, it's calmed down. Maybe I've cursed it because it just bellowed its way through again. A bit of good dash of rain following course with it as well. Cortoon now keeping possession. Backwards it goes towards Paul Varley. Outside the 45, left-hand side. Daly is tagging him. So it's hand passes across towards this sideline on the far side. Where it's coming forward now with Shaughnessy. He has to be careful. He's got a little bit of a push in the back. So free, but it's not even an attempted goal, you would feel, over there for Varley. Unless they can try and get the big men in and hang it up there on the breeze. St. Michael's management are furious here. They wanted O'Malley to be that main man up top and try and drag back a defender.
Yeah, you can see Brian Harlow has dropped back here as well, so Michael's are looking for to keep the 2 or 3 man prong forward attack up. If they get
Martin
the ball, it's break.
Martin Boyle is still going, isn't he? He made a lot of ground there. He shoots with the left. It's going to hang up dangerously. Out comes the goalkeeper. He'll get it the second occasion. There's a collision. What's that decision going to be? No. Cortoon or Bain? I didn't think it was in the end. It was more of a collision finishing on the goalkeeper. Both were entitled to go for it in my point of view.
No, there was no foul there, Jonathan. A correct call by Jerry Kennedy.
Straight from the goalkeepers union, but I think you're right, Alan. This will be a huge swing though, because Gallagher is coming down almost on the sideline. Can he get possession of the football into his hands? He'll come back inside. He surely hand passed his own over there. Good hand pass challenge comes in. Must have got contact off Gallagher in the end, and it's still a 3 point ball game. Still a 1 score game.
Yeah, just watching back in the replay here, the goalkeeper went up to catch it, and
no, I think he got contact on the ball first.
He did. The direction of the ball came out towards him, so correct call by Jerry.
But I think that's probably a sign of things. What Cortoon have to do is hang a few balls up there, make it that sort of decision. Yeah, you do have to get the ball in around where the trouble is going to happen, and Cortoon have failed to do that on numerous occasions today, and that's why I suppose they're looking at it. They're down 3 points at the moment, Jonathan. Yeah, 3 points down, 3.5 to go. Are you looking at goal? Oh, definitely. Yeah, you have to at this stage. Yeah, because as I said, they're 5 minutes. They're 5 points scored there in 55 minutes. So you're looking at 5 minutes now to get a goal to get the 3 points. So there's no point hanging around here. Your championship is on the line here at the moment. It certainly is. Down the business end at the moment. St. Michael's have the advantage. And Fintan Cruz comes on and he replaces Eamon O'Donnell. Comes away here. So restart here for Cortoon. From their own kick out, they trail by 3. They go short. They find O'Neill. O'Neill now has been fouled there by Brannigan. And might come forward a bit more after the little bit of afters there. So they'll come up very close to their own 65. They take it quickly. Straight ball down the line. It's taking a pace now. Cortoon really need to get motoring, you would feel here. O'Neill now gives it backwards, where it's picked up by Mulrine. He moves it towards the left-hand side. Let it in is the call, and it's probably not the worst decision in the world right now. You feel like they need to push a lot of bodies up in and around that goal mouth and ask a couple of questions or two. Roach now, outside the 45, hand pass down the line into that central zone. He'll get it back in the second occasion, just outside the D now. Will they go for a little bit of run here? Is O'Neill. O'Neill shoots with the right. It's going to hang up and go over towards the right-hand side and wide. So still 3 point advantage here for St. Michael's. About 2 minutes of normal time left here. Yeah, it could have been a little bit too late for Cortoon, but that's what they need to be doing. Donal Neal showing leadership there, getting up the field and having a shot off Jonathan. You need to get shots off to get scores, and unfortunately he was in hard luck there. But yeah, with 2 minutes to go, it's going to be a uphill battle for Cortoon to get the score to win the game. And particularly if Michaels can get another score here, make it a 2-score game. Gallagher now. He went close a couple of moments ago. Punched the ball in towards the corner. Florentine is coming on the loop here. Down by the sideline, can he force it by way back again? Back towards Harlow. Harlow outside. Harlow, a save on the line. What a save by Boyle. He's kept his side in the game. That would have been curtains.
Yeah, it would have been all over. Again, as that man Fiorentine who's been coming out that right hand channel all the time, playing so kind of, and give a great ball to Harlow. It's probably not just up to his fitness at the moment, and great save on the line by Boyle.
Cortoon on the attack. They trail by T2. Still go. They're starting to take a bit of a run here. The shot comes in. Short. It's going to hang up. It's short. It's short. It needed to go over. Still the deficit is 3, and St. Michael's have possession of the football. We're about to start very shortly. 2 minutes of addition time. Michael's with Harlow. Almost got a goal. Hangs a dangerous ball up in the middle. Finnegan's come through. He took, and it goes. Knew he's going to get clatters. He's won the ball back for his side. Brannigan will be shown a card of some form here as well. You would feel a bit of afters there as well. I don't think Finnegan really appreciated that one. Referee will a bit of admin to do, but surely now Cortoon, there's no point in them arguing about a decision here. They need to get bodies down the right hand side around the goal.
Create the space and get the ball in as quick as they can. Again, these loopy hand passes on a day like today are just killers. Jonathan and Brannigan wouldn't be too happy by his teammate Brian Harlow giving him a ball like that, and Brian Hannigan had to give away the free there for Cork.
And he's booked in the process as well. So free on the halfway line, we shall say. About to start those 2 minutes of additional time. They trail by 3. There's a St. Michael's player on the floor here as well, which Cortoon want Florentine to get up quickly and play on. They don't want any delay in the situation. A sub will take place here, and Jack Brown is in for the last couple of moments, but Florentine had a wonderful game.
He was a good, intelligent young footballer, and he came on the loop there for a very vital point to put them 3 points up. So he did a great day's work done.
So here we go. Cortoon now restarted. They trail by 3. They've parked a lot of bodies down to our right hand side, but that's a sloppy hand pass in the middle of the field. They're looking to get away with it, but what's all the bodies here? They need to be down towards the right hand side. Surely they need to push forward. There's no point having 3 lads back here behind the football, in my point of view anyways.
No, Jonathan, I'm just looking out here. They're very static in the forward line. There's no movement, very static and standing around the box looking for a soft ball, but it's not good enough to try and win a match today.
So they go down the left hand side. On comes the ball. It's going to hang in, but it's going to be a good bit away from the goal. Up go the bodies. It's out with St. Michael's, and there's a stray boot in there, and Gallagher wins the ball. But it was a ball in, but it wasn't really. It was such a good way away from the danger zone.
It was a hit and hope, Jonathan, that really, and the only man that was going to win that with coming out was Gallagher, who has had a fine, impressive game for St. Michael's.
St. Michael's now, a minute to go. They lead by 3. They have possession of the football. Bodies are colliding everywhere, but still St. Michael's keep on possession. It comes across Hurley under pressure by Finnegan, but he gets the ball away over on the right hand side. Cortoon need to get the ball back pretty quickly, or that will be it. Their championship will be over. Michael's at the moment have destiny in their own control here at the moment. Down towards the right hand side, keeping on possession. Back towards Hurley. He's been lively since he came on at half time, taking a little bit of run, breaks the 45, hand pass down the line it goes, and they're going to move it through the hands. Up it goes towards Harlow. This will be the insurance score. It's high, but it'll tail out towards the left hand side and wide. So there's still time just about for one more attack, but Cortoon have to do something different here. They need to attack. They need to get the ball long. They need to get bodies long.
To do what I did. Michael's now should get push up here now and try and get the ball back as close down here as they can, but now to give them the opportunity to Cortoon to get the ball here, which I
just don't understand. There's 4 shots here and there's another 2 each side. They need to be 20 yards down the pitch. The time is up. They trail by 3. There's no point hand passing the ball back in your own half back line. It's easy for St. Michael's at the moment.
Now's the time. Get the ball in.
This has to be moved lively. On the 65, Roach's body's on the floor. What's the referee going to do? Nothing. And now comes St. Michael's with the football. A timid attempt, you would say, in the end. It's given the ball straight back towards St. Michael's. Now Brannigan has it. He has a runner on the shoulder down his right hand side. He's going to hold on to it. He chips it down the line where it's picked up by Brown. Brown switches across. Where will it break? Cortoon get it back. Have they got it back? They have. Is there one opportunity for one more?
Frank's he
had a good look. I thought he was going to blow it, but he says one more. They still trail by 3. This has been this way for a long time. They drop the football. There's still not a lot of urgency. There's still no threat of a long ball in around the house.
It's 70 yards now. Kick it.
It needs to get moving. There's a bit of scrambling off the ball, and there is the full-time whistle. It's going to end here with a bit of scrapping on the ball. Lads would be better served just to ignore things.
Walk away
the damage is done. It's St. Michael's who are through here. 8 points to 5. Referees, he's still blowing the 2 players here as well for some punishment. They shake hands in front of the ref. What you would say is Daly, who's had a fine impact in the game, he doesn't need a card here for coming up for the next round.
No, the big thing is to be in the pot for the next day, and hopefully Jerry might see sense and just a caution for the 2 boys. But Yeah, 8 points to 5, Jonathan, in these conditions. I said earlier on that the 10-point mark would have been the winning, but it was less. But Michaels were definitely the better team on the day, with Cortoon kind of struggling to get the ball into the danger area of the full forward line all day.
So it's just 2 yellows that have been flashed there. So Frank Daly, I'd say his heart skipped a little bit of a beat there perhaps. But his side have done enough here as well. You would say, if I'm a Cortoon supporter, I'm furious. There was opportunities there to get forward and they didn't really go for it.
They didn't, and you could hear by the crowd, Jonathan, here that a lot of them were saying let the ball in, and yeah, you're talking about a game of football. When you're going hand passing lateral backways and sideways, you're not going to get scores on the board, and the proof is in the pudding, which Cortoon won only 5 points today.
So that is a full time here. It is St. Michael's who progress. They've defeated Cortoon by 8 points to 5. You might see on the camera behind us, True Stars were out pretty lively. They'll play Anna Down here in the senior quarter-final. That's coming up shortly, so we'll just stop for a little bit of break. Ollie will join Alan in for commentary of that. But here in the first game, it is St. Michael's who advance. They've defeated Cortoon by 8 points to 5.
QFinancial.ie got the price and advice for me.
Pension auto-enrollment will soon be introduced. This means that all full-time workers over the age of 23 earning more than €20,000 per year must contribute to a pension, and employers must contribute. What are those pension entitlements, and is there independent advice available? The Q Financial Pension Team are experienced in advising both employees and employers of the positive and affordable options available for your situation. Call 091 421 900 or log on to qfinancial.ie.
QFinancial.ie.
Based in Clare, Galway, OMA Financial Services Limited, trading as qfinancial.ie, is an authorised independent pension intermediary regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Every single ticket that's sold, 5% of proceeds from that ticket is going to Jigsaw to help us provide free therapy for young people aged 12 to 25 across Galway City and County who are experiencing difficulty with their mental health.
We redefine your relationship with energy, save you money, and get you on the path to a cleaner, greener future. JFW Renewables, your nationwide solar energy specialists. Call us today for a greener tomorrow.
Anger from Cortoon. Martin Boyle now plays the ball down the line. Now the shot is going to come in from the left hand side. It looks good. There's a big roar straight away, and why wouldn't there be? Beautiful. Keeps moving through the hands. The opportunity to come in. Florentine, will he shoot with the left? He will. This one looks good. Oh, it's a beautiful strike. And the wing forward nails that one from the sideline on the terrace on the far side. Will it take a shot and goal? It will. Left footed. This one looks good. Has it got it? It certainly has. Over the bar it goes. Cortoon, you would say, over the opening 12 minutes of action so far. Still going. The shot comes in from under the scoreboard. Has this one got the accuracy? It has. What a score that is. I think David Finnegan just got a little bit of a tick there. It was him that made that infringement. And it's going to be left here. And this should be a tap over free. And it is. Take this one off the hands. He's on the 21 on the right hand side. Into the breeze. Looks good. And it is good. And he's absolutely nailed that one. He's given it's high again. This one started a good bit off. But it's still going to curl in. Oh my days. Wow. Parked in around the edge of the house pretty much. Gets the ball towards Daly. Daly going to shoot with the breeze. This one looks good.
Yep.
Oh, what a score that is from Daly. The town goal. A little bit more difficult, you would say, for a left-footed option from this side. But he's made good contact and he puts the ball inside. We've hardly can see him. Brannigan now just give it towards Daly. He's got two already. He's going for his second of the half. Oh, he's hit it absolutely beautiful. Shane Kelly here, despite the elements. Squeeze from the kick out. The ball is tapped over the bar. Not wasting any time with that now. The good effort oncoming here. Would one his side probably need. Strikes it. Has it got the accuracy?
Yeah.
It has a wonderful strike, bit of a
good ball
barge.
here,
But look at the room on the
yeah.
far side. There's a man off the shoulder as well. Hurley gets a hand pass away. They can cut it back. It could be a goal here. Happy to put it up and put it over the bar and say for a long time they drop the football. There's still not a lot of urgency. There's still no threat of a long ball in around the house.
It's 70 yards now. Kick it.
It needs to get moving. There's a bit of scrambling off the ball. And there is the full-time whistle. It's going to end here with a bit of scrapping on the ball. Lads